Welcome to my channel where we discuss everything and all things politics, economy, and development in Nigeria and around the world. The Lamidi Apapa-led faction of the Labour Party has said that the Nollywood actor and former spokesperson of Peter Obi Presidential Campaign Council, Kenneth Okonkwo, is headed back to the All Progressive Congress, alleging that Kenneth Okonkwo actually worked for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu in 2023. That information came as a shock to many, but we may never know what to believe again when you have Kenneth Okonkwo speaking from both sides of his mouth lately. You know that recently Kenneth Okonkwo said that he has left the Labour Party. But even before he leaving the Labour Party, he had been saying all kinds of things about Peter Obi that are unworthy of somebody who had been spokesperson of Peter Obi during the campaign. But if you watch all the other people that have been spokesperson for Atiku Abubakar that have moved on, you hardly see them talk against Atiku Abubakar the way Kenneth Okonkwo talks against Peter Obi. If you look at somebody like Reno Mokri, who campaigned vigorously for Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party in that election, he can attack Peter Obi, he can attack any other person in favor of his new boss now, so to say, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. But he has always been careful in picking on Atiku Abubakar. He respects Atiku Abubakar and doesn't go about finding faults on Atiku Abubakar on why he didn't emerge president in 2023. If you look at Daniel Buala, who also campaigned vigorously and was one of the spokespersons of Atiku Abubakar, he hardly picked on Atiku Abubakar. But that is not the same with Kenneth Okonkwo. Every time he opens his mouth, he must mention Peter Obi. He must make allusion to Peter Obi. He talked about that when he was listing those who should not campaign, who should not participate in the next election, who should retire, he has to drag Peter Obi's name inside, that Peter Obi should give way. In Nigerian and African politics, even in the world politics, Peter Obi is still the youngest candidate among all the candidates that made impact in the last election. I'm talking of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Atiku Abubakar, Rabi Musa Kwankwaso. Yet, that is who Kenneth Okonkwo is speaking on, that he should not participate in the next election, he should give way. He even said that Nigerians voted for him and he couldn't defend the vote. Yet, he was among the lawyers, or at least I used to see him wear the wig and the gown going to court and sitting there. He was supposed to be among the legal team of Peter Obi. So after going to the Supreme Court, what else does he want Peter Obi to do? To go to the streets and declare himself the president so that they will give him the Abiola treatment? So when Obayemi Arabambi, who is the spokesperson of the Lamidi Apapa-led faction of the Labour Party, now said that Kenneth Okonkwo is headed back to APC and that he even worked for Tinubu. What else are we supposed to do? Are we supposed to argue with him? Because we may never know how his mind works, how the mind of Kenneth Okonkwo works. Because what we are hearing from him now shows us that he is somebody whose mind is unstable. He can change at any time. It means that he can change his mind at any time. So perhaps when he was speaking for Peter Obi, he was tactically working for Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Who knows? But that was the allegation that been laid against him. Can anybody sincerely defend him on this allegation? Even when we know that the Lamidi Apapa-led faction and Obayemi Arabambi were among one of the people that created the crisis that continue to haunt Labour Party up to this day. So it is now left for you now to know which of them can you say Peter Obi is safe with. Peter Obi cannot be safe with Kenneth Okonkwo. He cannot be safe with Lamidi Apapa and Obayemi Arabambi. In other words, both of these people, you can't trust them again. That could be part of the team that will move Nigeria from consumption to production, or that they can be trusted for a new Nigeria that Peter Obi is talking about. So Kenneth Okonkwo discredited himself by the way he conducted himself, by the way he go about attacking Peter Obi right, left, and center, which is unusual for somebody who had been a spokesperson and appeared passionate. In other words, it means that what he was doing, he was just acting like a movie, as if he was with Peter Obi. Because the things he's saying after the election, despite everything that Peter Obi put in to defend the mandate of the people, following the due process, the legal process, he still turned around to say that Peter Obi did not do enough. I don't know what he wants Peter Obi to do. Now he has left Labour Party. He say he's not in Labour Party for anybody. His interest is just Nigeria. Fine and good. That's a good alibi to move to APC. As these people are alleging that he's headed for APC. I will not be surprised that he will head back to APC and then cook up an excuse why APC is the solution to the Nigeria's problem. I don't know what to think about Arabambi saying that Kenneth Okonkwo worked for APC during the last election, even as he masqueraded as a supporter of Peter Obi at that time. What do you think? Do you think that he can be trusted, even if he's to come back today and say now Peter Obi is good? Will you believe him? Or do you think that Arabambi was right? Obayemi Arabambi was right, that he is headed to APC, his comfortable home. That's what Arabambi told Channels Television. What do you think? How do you rate these individuals? Which of them actually constitute the most threat? Kenneth Okonkwo, who seemed not to like Peter Obi again after the election, and Arabambi and Lamidi Apapa, who attacked Peter Obi and did everything possible to ensure that Peter Obi does not get legal support, because they put a lot of effort to attack Peter Obi during the litigation period. Created all kinds of negative media image for Labour Party and Peter Obi during the time of litigation after the election. And you can see from their conduct, you will conclude that Lamidi Apapa led Labour Party worked for Bola Ahmed Tinubu. But now they are claiming that even Kenneth Okonkwo worked for Bola Ahmed Tinubu. What is your take? Who do we believe? And how do you assess Kenneth Okonkwo's constant attack on Peter Obi, when others that spoke for their principles treat them with far better respect and regard? This is because Peter Obi, many people acknowledge, won the election. But winning the election, if Nigerian people did not revolt against the emergence of APC, because it's Nigerian people that are supposed to take to the street to protest the election. Is Peter Obi supposed to call them out or to follow the due process? He followed the due process. He went to court, up to the Supreme Court. That, to me, is the best anybody could do. Even Kenneth Okonkwo cannot do any better than what Peter Obi did. If he can do better, let him contest the election in 2027. And let them rig him out, either as governor of Enugu State. Let us see how he will mobilize people and they will take to the streets of Enugu State and if possible destroy lives and property to show that he has a mandate. Let us see whether he will not go to court, just like Peter Obi went to court. Let him contest in 2027 and let us see how he will handle his own defeat. That's my challenge to him and those who feel that Peter Obi did not defend the vote well enough. But to my understanding, he did all that is constitutionally allowed in Nigeria to defend the mandate of the Nigerian people. But the court in Nigeria, being what it is, denied him justice. But after the Supreme Court, if you have any issue with anything, you have to take it to God. Because after that, that's the end of the matter. And I believe that that is the level that Peter Obi has taken it. After he was handed injustice by the Supreme Court, he left justice to God. I don't know what to think about this, but whatever is your position, let's hear from you at the comment section. Thank you for watching this video. And if you are new to my channel or not yet subscribe to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you.